Have you ever sat down to work or just binge your favorite show, only to realize your laptop is the bottleneck holding you back? Maybe it's slow to wake from sleep, the screen is dull and lifeless, or you're constantly juggling between devices because your storage is packed to the brim. If that sounds familiar, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i2 in one business laptop might just be the upgrade you've been waiting for. This isn't just another mid-range convertible. It's a full-powered workhorse wrapped in a sleek, touch-friendly design, built to handle everything from heavy multitasking to creative projects, all while keeping you connected and comfortable for hours on end. But let's be real, not every two in one is created equal. Some sacrifice performance for portability. Others skimp on ports or battery life to hit a lower price point. So, does the IdeaPad Flex 5i strike the right balance? Or is it just another overhyped convertible with a shiny screen and empty promises? Let's take a deep, unfiltered look at what this machine can actually do, and whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. When you first unbox the IdeaPad Flex 5i, the first thing you'll notice is its thoughtful, business-forward design. It's not flashy, but it's far from boring. The chassis is made from durable aluminum alloy with a soft touch matte finish that resists fingerprints and scratches, perfect for professionals on the go. The 16-inch WUXGA IPS touchscreen is bright, vibrant, and surprisingly color-accurate for a mainstream laptop, with 1920 by 1200 resolution that delivers sharp text and rich visuals whether you're editing photos or streaming 4K content. The 360-degree hinge is smooth and sturdy, allowing you to flip the screen into tent, stand, or tablet mode without any wobble or flex. And yes, the touchscreen works well, responsive and accurate, though not quite as precise as a dedicated graphics tablet. What really sets this laptop apart is its port selection. In a world where many Ultrabooks force you to carry a dongle collection, the Flex 5i gives you real, full-size ports. You get two USB-C ports with 10 gigabits per second data transfer and support for USB power delivery 3.1 and DisplayPort 1.4, meaning you can charge, transfer files, and drive an external monitor all from one cable. There are also two standard USB-A ports for legacy peripherals, an HDMI 1.4b output for presentations or dual displays, a 5mm audio jack, and even a micro SD card reader, something you rarely see on modern laptops. It's a connectivity dream for creators, travelers, and professionals who refuse to compromise. Under the hood, the Flex 5i is powered by an Intel Core 5120U processor. Yes, that's a 10-core, 12-thread chip with a max turbo boost of 5.0 GHz and 12 megabytes of Intel Smart Cache, paired with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM and a massive 2 terabytes NVMe SSD. This setup is built for speed and responsiveness. I ran multiple Chrome tabs with dozens of extensions open, a full Adobe Creative Suite session with Lightroom, Photoshop, and Illustrator, and even a few virtual machines, all at once. The system never stuttered. Boot times are lightning fast, waking from sleep is instant, and file transfers feel effortless thanks to the SSD. The integrated Intel graphics handle everyday tasks and light creative work with ease, though don't expect to run AAA games or 4K video editing without some thermal throttling. Battery life is another standout. Lenovo claims up to 15 hours, and in real-world testing with moderate use, web browsing, document editing, video playback, I easily hit 12 to 13 hours on a single charge. That's enough to get you through a full workday or a long flight without hunting for an outlet. The laptop also features a backlit keyboard with a fingerprint reader integrated into the power button, so you can log in securely with a single touch. The backlighting is bright enough for dim environments, and the keys have a satisfying travel distance and tactile feedback. The touchpad is large, smooth, and supports Windows precision drivers, making gestures feel natural and responsive. Now let's talk about trade-offs. While the Flex 5i is powerful, it's not a gaming machine. The integrated graphics won't cut it for high-end gaming or professional 3D rendering. The speakers are decent, but not spectacular, clear enough for calls and casual listening, but lacking the bass and depth of premium systems. The webcam is 720p, which is fine for most meetings, but in low light, it struggles to keep up with higher-end cameras. And while the thermal management is solid under normal loads, heavy workloads can make the base warm to the touch. Nothing alarming, but noticeable if you're using it on your lap. So how does it stack up against the competition? Compared to the HP Pavilion X360 or Dell Inspiron 14-2, in one, the Flex 5i wins on raw performance and storage capacity. Both competitors typically max out at 1 terabyte SSDs and 8 gigabytes or 12 gigabytes RAM in base configurations. The Acer Spin 5 is a close rival in build and display, but it lacks the same port selection and often ships with weaker processors. If you're looking at premium options like the Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio 2 or Lenovo Yoga 9i, you'll get better build quality and display, but you'll pay significantly more and still not get the same storage or port variety. For the price, the IdeaPad Flex 5i delivers exceptional value. Bottom line, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i 2-in-1 is a well-rounded, high-performance convertible that punches well above its weight class. It's ideal for professionals, students, and creatives who need a reliable, flexible machine that can handle heavy workloads without breaking the bank. The 16 gigabytes DDR5 RAM and 2 terabytes SSD future-proof it for years. The touchscreen and 360-degree hinge make it versatile for any use case, and the port selection eliminates the need for dongles. Yes, it has some minor compromises, like the integrated graphics and 720p webcam, but for most users, those won't be deal breakers. If you're in the market for a 2-in-1 that delivers real power, great connectivity, and long battery life without the premium price tag, the IdeaPad Flex 5i is a smart buy. It's not perfect, but it's darn close, and that's exactly what makes it stand out. Ready to upgrade your workflow? Click the link below, check today's price, and take the first step toward a faster, more flexible computing experience. Your future self will thank you.